So I yesterday made a video about embodied equanimity, and this morning in my meditation, I could really feel how my energy was hanging outside my nervous system. It was sort of like I felt right below my rib cage to like my waist, right above my bum, and I could feel how I wasn't completely inside of my body and how my energy was slightly outside of my nervous system. And I was feeling how it's just like the funny, because I was just talking about embodiment and like so excited. And this morning I was like, I'm not getting into my body. I'm not landing into my body. So I wanted to share about that and just like how everything's always changing and it's okay. And just the ways I want to fully land inside my body. And I actually haven't. I actually don't feel it. As I'm talking now, which I kind of thought would happen, I felt like I was like, I have to talk about this. Let's make a video. And then something will change. I sort of feel like as I'm talking about this, there's a pull of like golden light through my stomach, womb, hara, dantian area, and I'm like coming into my body, like my soul. It's like kind of like the energy experience of me. Like there's so many ways to be. Like something I've noticed a lot is like my nervous system can feel quite calm actually, but there's a part of my energy that feels frenetic, and it's like kind of the both and, you know, like both, like kind of what I was sharing in the embodied equanimity video. It's like this both and I really want to merge them. I was showing that in another video, like the merging of the parts of myself that are calm and not calm simultaneously, and really not actually lend myself to one or the other, but really move them into unison to emerge like a third body, a third path, a third way of being, the embodiment of the Holy Trinity. So I'm just going to experience how I'm processing my landing in this moment. And maybe you want to practice landing your energetic systems in this moment and sort of noticing where your energy is and why it's there. So I know for myself, my experience, there's a general thing is usually like there's something you don't want to feel. Like there's something that feels challenging to feel or doesn't make sense. But the thing is, like, we are very nonsensical. Our emotional and empathic ways, intuitive ways of being are nonsensical. And a part of the disconnect from the body mind experience can be like, oh, I want to make sense of something that doesn't make sense, but it's like kind of resting in the mystery of you and like trusting that is the like cosmic sensicality, the cosmic song of you. So as I say that too, I like feel like an even deeper like rest and golden experience into my heart and nervous system and body experience. So now I feel myself like a part of my body is in my body, and there's like a gap. There's like this much of to my like stomach that I'm still like hesitating. Part of what I do is I really expand my stomach with air, which is like a physical experience of being like, it's safe to be inside this like density. It's safe to be large. It's safe to be heavy. It's safe to be inside, instead of in some ways like holding. A part of the hold patterns we have, like the contractions of our muscles and bodies, it's like not letting life fully come through and expand, and that process can maybe feel dense or heavy or large, but it's like really allowing our energy fields to be big. So as I'm saying that, I bring my awareness to like the largest of my energy field and how much I want to move forward and not hold back my experiences and really fully show up as like my quantum self in physical reality, because so much of my quantum cosmic experiences are held in an astral space, but I want to really move it through into my physical environment. yeah, and it's just like I can feel this part of myself like, oh, it's safe. I trust my physical experience to honor my quantum one, and to like, it's like I have to commit to living nonsensically, which I do. I live like so nonsensically, but it's like even more, even deeper. This is why it's like the spiral path. It's like, what else? But the thing is, I find at some point, like, I say healing is living, because it's just like, it's a play, it's a joyful experience of like expanding as our humanity. I feel there's a place where we are healing from trauma and wounding, but there's also a place where we're healing, expanding through the capacity of what it means to be alive. And it's, so we're always on the spiral path, and we're always in the natural process of like death and rebirth, because it's the inhale and exhale. It's like, it must be, as long as we're in this experience, it feels like. Yeah, I feel my energy like here, but there's still a part of like, there's still this much. Like, I'm not inside my womb area. So now I'm just going to practice like breathing my energy in from this way, and like kind of breathing light in through my womb into my hara, and I'm kind of like breathing spirals. So it's kind of like magnetism. If I'm wanting to pull, there's something that feels behind that's like not coming forward, and it's like I'm creating the flows of resonance with light spirals so that they can meet each other inside of me. Yeah, I feel like something's shifting. I feel to end this sharing, and just continue my day with this practice of like dropping my golden light into my physical body in some ways. This aspect of my soul, this aspect of my light body into physicality. Have a beautiful moment wherever this moment finds you, and I hope you're able to find some resonance or reflection in my own process, and maybe you can take moments to experience this process for yourself and kind of play with your energy and where your energy is located, and how we can bring it fully into our body and bring our expression of our full self forward into this physical world. Lots of love.